Hi, my name is Antoine. I'm a partner and an engineer at 10x Partners. We're a boutique consultancy specializing on Palantir Foundry and AIP. And one of the things that we do the most is demos of the platform, demos of our use cases. And so what we decided to come up with is an app that can actually generate other apps. This way, very useful for us to have quick time to demo and time to value also when we onboard on the customers. So let me demo to you today AppGen, which is exactly that, this workshop application that can generate other workshop applications. First thing that you come up with is a sketch of your app. And so here I've got a few examples, for instance, of sketches. I'm going to be going for this one here just for demo purposes. I'm going to be submitting it. What's going to happen is that we're going to be generating an intermediary language, kind of a YAML, that represents a bit our workshop application. Actually, in the background, every workshop application is just a big, detailed JSON file. And it's not possible for us to ask an LLM to generate in one shot this big JSON file. So we're going for this intermediary language that best represents, as you can see here, the sketch that we came up with. And once we have this YAML configuration, we can deterministically convert it to a workshop JSON. And that's actually what we're seeing here in the background. That's been generated. We can actually already preview the app. We can iterate over it as well. If we're not happy with the flashy red color of the header, we can ask an agent to change it to be, more of a subtle purple color. And so the agent has successfully regenerated the YAML configuration with the background color that we want. Let me try and go ahead, preview the app, see if it kind of matches my requirements a bit more now. Once this is going to be updated, once again, the JSON will have been created based on the YAML, we can see here that we've got the result that we were hoping for. All of this looks great. Let me confirm the app creation. And here I am. I can literally already edit it inside of its own window. All of this is a real workshop app that was created purely based on Gen AI, on deterministic conversion of YAML into JSON. And it's just really exciting because for us, technically, it accelerates so much the time to value and for our clients as well. Hi everyone, me again. I thought I would put the 10x Partners polo on and give you a bit of a run through of what's happening behind the scenes. So if you remember from the early part of the presentation, two big steps. The first one, generate the YAML, and the second one, convert it to a valid workshop application JSON. So for the first step, nothing as simple, at least on Palantir AIP. It is through AIP logic, super easy to do, and in other parts of Palantir AIP as well, super easy to leverage LLMs. That's what we're doing here. Careful system prompt engineering, the right injection of the right objects from the ontology, and leveraging the right commercial model for the task. In our case, it was Claude 4 Sonnet, but again, with Palantir AIP, you can leverage a wide range of models for each specific task. Super easy to build agentic workflows like this. And so just like this, we have our YAML generated by an LLM, and that's the first step. We post-process it a bit to make sure that it's clean and ready for processing through our deterministic function, which converts it to a valid workshop application JSON. That's actually the next part of it, is to leverage our TypeScript function, TypeScript being the right language for the task and natively supported by Palantir Foundry because it's strongly typed and we want a strongly typed JSON in a sense. We want to make sure that it's a valid one. And so exactly what you're seeing here on this page here is a function that we published which takes care of the whole logic. Takes as an input the YAML. I'm going to give you a bit of a zoom here. The expected version, because all of this is versioned, right? As you remember, we can iterate over the YAML over and over again until it's the right result that we're hoping for. So all of this is happening exactly like this, deterministically in this code repository. It's basically filling in a template. What you can see in this specific file is a template for what a right workshop JSON application look like, and we're slowly injecting each component from the YAML inside of this template. And we're doing this through this big function. Remember that this was done in 2 days during a quick workshop that 2 FT contributed in. It's not a 10 people's job over 2 months, and already we could reach such value. I think if we had a bit of time to bring it to the next level, maybe we would be using a builder's pattern, for instance, right? Or factory pattern. Maybe we would be doing a bit of a cleaner code or support more widgets. And that's what we'd be doing. But for now, the results were already astonishing in 2 days of work, and all of these completely run deterministically through this TypeScript function. Once this is done, we basically can apply the ontology edit on our application, which is to say, hey, now that you've gotten the right workshop JSON from this deterministic function, can you update it? And so make sure that, it's reflected inside of the ontology and that the JSON is stored here. And that's how we're calling actually this ontology edit action type, to make sure that we save the results inside of the ontology, and so that the user can actually access them through the preview that you saw as well earlier. So as simple as that, an AP logic file which combines multiple complex components, LLM, state-of-the-art one, post-processing, deterministic logic, all of this in a single file, super easy to go through. As you can see, I'm doing it in 3 minutes, and that's the result of a 2 days work that's already bringing a lot of value, both for us and for our customers, and maybe for you, who knows? So don't hesitate to reach out.